Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to Tropico. Today we're going to redo the live stream we did earlier because live stream earlier was quite crap to be fair, and I also didn't announce it, so I did a lot of things wrong, but I was absolutely exhausted. But I've had about a 4-hour nap since, so hopefully I am rejuvenated. Right, now then, I'm going to announce it in my Discord. Everyone. Which? Alright. Okay, I just realized the time is actually going as I'm doing this. Right. So, here's what we're going to do. Let's have a look then. So what we got? We've got our main island, we've got a small island, a small island, a small and a small. This one here looks like a very defendable island. I wish it had like a third plateau there though, that'd be really cool if it did. This feels like palace-like territory, this right here. Having the palace up here would be really cool. Nice little ability to see all the islands from the palace. Yeah. What should it cost to move you? 2,000. We won't waste that yet, but we'll keep that in mind. We've got... Wait, hang on. We've got 1, 2, 3. I really hate how this one's here, though. Right. Let's stabilize a few situations. So food's going to be our main one. Now, I'm a bit worried about the food because as I turn my microphone down a little, because I'm aware it's been fine-tuned a fair bit. If I do it one more, maybe it's going to be a little more relaxed. Okay. There you go. That should be as good as it gets. Let's just see. What have we got? I want to do it far enough away that it's not going to be unpractical? Impractical. Farming up here feels like it makes sense, weirdly enough. Let's do farming around here though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a literal road, an arbitrary road. That's going to say ocean and then farm, and that's going to be where Island Highway goes. Like I said, absolutely arbitrary road, but you know. Yeah, that's clearly 4 there. Okay, cool. Now run that to there, it just gives an idea of that line. I don't want to do too much for a blocky design, but I do want this island to be planned out methodically, so yeah. Right then. Also fisheries. Now, somehow this island's very unlucky and this is our only fishery over here. And I'm also not sure how the hell that's going to work. Because you can't do that kind of placement. Alright. I think we'll be fine with putting it here and letting them go out and get the fish. Alright. Okay. Let's stabilize the economy. So we're going to need farming. And our furthest farm is going to go here. 1, 2. Of corn and bananas. There you go, there's our farm, so I'll do 3 for now. Do a line there, that's going to divide housing district down here from farms. Try and keep the farms in the middle. Eventually they'll be on their own island, probably over here or something. Alright. Now then, I have a fish wharf, 3 farms. I'm going to need some more housing. We're going to do some bunk housing. Bunk housing is a lot more better, so we'll do 4 bunk houses like so. And then, other than that, we'll get some logging up and running. Ironically, this is really good positioning. I do a road up here. I reckon over here will be two. Now, I do want to have a fair bit of logging going on. I don't want to just have one, because one is an over-reliance on a single area. That's what we're doing here. We're adding some additional buildings. Obviously, our road structure's going to look a bit weird, but yeah. Right. I want it to curve around. I do want some grids, though. I won't lie, I do want gridding. Right, we don't have any sugar plantations either, so I'm going to insist that we do at least some sugar. And we're in luck, because on this side here is the best place for sugar. Now, I don't know if we got the best out of that, actually. Did we get the best out? Oh, we barely did. Okay. No complaints here, then. Alright. Wish I could make this lane bigger just to emphasize how important that road's going to be. Okay. Now then, I'm going to prioritize your construction. And then also what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a rum distillery constructed. Now, I want this to be somewhere reasonable. I'm going to put it down here, but I'm just not convinced I want it to go down here, specifically here right now. But we're going to build it. And then as we build around, we'll consider the layout better. I also want a sawmill. I'm going to put that there. Okay. That's all the infrastructure I want to build for now. On the dock side of things, we have one license available. And I want to sell rum with that license, to be fairly honest. So, we'll take on rum for now. Really been the best deal we've got there. We've got nothing else to sell them, so that's, you know, not ideal. I'm going to hire 3 people internationally from there for that. I'm going to prioritize these getting built as well. I'm going to get people in that will run these jobs. But I'll also get the people in for running this. Bananas. Now then, we got a lot of slum housing down here as well now, quite a lot. What we're going to do, we can't really afford to do it, and it wouldn't make sense. We have to keep an eye on that. Now the housing down here is to stabilize this area, but it's just not going to do it early on. I can imagine already we're going to be inundated with issues. More hands. Okay. The last thing I guess I can do is get some extra teamsters. Alright. I can have an extra teamster office there. And we'll build one here. Okay, we're in the negative already. That's not great, but it's not actually terrible. Also, no one's come to me with any demands, so I'm going to speed up time a little there. Green subsidies. Increase the efficiency of all water-based production. Okay.
Governor, the people have a
More,
Okay.
Governor, more.
2 ranches and a chapel. Right, well the ranches make sense as a request because I can use the manure. And they can go somewhere here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pee off some people apparently. Alright. Okay, there you go. And then we need 2 ranches. I sod it.
Well, you did the right.
Extend our little crown agreement there. Right. Not change that. Change the thing to pasture. And then manure spread there. But also in the future from there. For now I'm going to cancel that actually though. We'll have manure down here on there. Right. Got some foreign aid, £5,000 worth, or $5,000. Bad. Right, what we're going to do... Oh yeah, I forgot about you. You're an inconvenience. Remove you. Build a road there. I will put the teams to building here. I almost want to put a sentry there with it, but I'm not going to. Be a little housing project district here. We'll build 4 houses in total. That'll start to clear this up a little and give local housing, which is the main goal of that. I won't close that off actually, I'll keep it open for now. Right. Now back over here, we do have a complaint, which is no supplies, despite few sites already being open. It is just time though, we shall see how that goes. Obviously the chapel request is reasonable, it's just we don't have the funds. I'm not going to waste the funds on it, I want to get a stable economy.
Always more. Hop to it.
The crown demand. I know what you're going to say there. The crown demands, yeah. I was going to say, I had a feeling I could tell the tone of voice. That sucks that I could tell that. Like I make 2,500 rum to appease him, which is actually a general goal anyway. And we have this here that has no sugar to do so. And oh my god, I'm lagging. And these sugar farms over here increases efficiency by 40% of the plantation. Let's get 10% for other plantations in the vicinity with a different crop running the same work mode. See, that's great for multicultural, but we're not in that situation. In theory, we could actually gain 20% from that, but we're not alternating enough to do that. So these houses are getting built, which is a good sign. It means, actually, I can probably clear that up in favor of housing. Cool. Okay, we got a lot of planks in stock there. It's actually a good sign. Let's just double check our OBS, because last time we had a huge ass issue with OBS being stupid. Hey Cass, how you doing? I honestly don't know why OBS didn't ping that you said something in chat. I just realised we got the audio playing twice. Strange. There you go. That is such a weird OBS thing. Let's see if that fixes it.
Does not feel quite right, Governor.
Have an average revolutionary approval of 60. Have an average population. Oh, jeez. In other words, I gotta get the population to be all revolutionaries. Oh, America! You need to borrow some people quickly. To be fair, I'm surprised everyone's happy with me given how shit this is going. Food, okay, food's not bad. Healthcare, no. Yeah, fun. I mean, you're on an island, guys. It's paradise. I mean, look at this. Granted, it's going to be hot, it's going to be sweaty, it's going to be mosquitoes. Minus all those, you know, minor things. I'm sure it's comfortable living. Hey, finally our rum's been made. We're finally making a boatload of alcohol. Right. If I had the money, I would build a road connecting these two joints and separating this district off. This is going to be some form of financial / diplomatic area is my guess, because it's quite literally next to the dock. We are going to want defences here too, though.
Sent us an urgent report. They even used the first-class pigeon.
What the fuck did I just hear? They even used the first class pigeon. The newly founded League of Extraordinary Weights and Measures believes the shipload of light goods are less likely to sink than that of heavy. Wood prices and cotton increased by 20%. Prices of gold and iron have increased. Ooh, right, so I can sell raw wood. Right? Or does it mean... I need a bit of a breakdown on that. 1 minute. Pricing... Raw... Not logs. Is it local resource? Not local, it's processed. Planks. Nope, they fell off a plateau real quick. And what is wood considered? I am so confused right now. What are they on about? Wood. Wood is so vague. Unless I meant wool and I read it wrong. Because that is a bit of a rise. But we don't have sheep, so yeah. This place looks amazing though. Okay. So housing down here looks fairly decent. Alright, 88%, 110%. Damn. 70, 76, 7, okay. How are you doing, Cass, in general, though? I should be back on Trilogy soon, because obviously you see me on my computer. I just need to get with someone and get all my shit remade. And have someone tell me how it looks, because last time I did that, because sometimes I might go, oh, this looks great, and it looks horrible. You know, have a second pair of eyes to tell me what looks stupid and not. Thousand rum. Yep, we broke even. We just broke even for the first time. Right. Now we need to reinvest that money. And first off, we're going to appease the revolutionaries. And I'm going to build a church. If I can remember which category it falls under. Here we go. Or a chapel, I should say, sorry. Or some priest in the comment section gets all angry I said church. Which way should I face this? This way? Yeah. Give me back here. Give me like really within this complex we're building here. And what we're going to do... have some nice park. Turn off random variation. I want the same at the other end, so like a nice plaza bit. And a fountain in between. That looks really cool actually, I really like that. Okay. And then we'll invest in housing down here, like so. We're doubling our housing capacity. I'm going to get the church immediately commissioned, and I'll commission 2 extra houses immediately. That will give some occupancy here, that's good to see. And what we should be able to do now is get rid of these shacks down here. This is local housing. Take the immigrants. That's a sentence. Christ. Jesus. I'll take the immigrant. Boże. There's no recovering that sentence, is there? That's just, that is what it is. I said that sentence, so... yeah. Enjoy that soundbite. I'm gonna put the grocery store on this side, to be fairly honest with you. Have the little districts over here. Right, let's commit to 2 more houses because I feel like we need housing if anything. And then we'll refocus over here soon, and we'll... I think I'll get some more teamsters just to increase efficiency, because we seem to have the supplies now to sell. We're just not efficient enough, I think. That only needs to complete a crowd train route, which means getting this rum to the dock. Reminds me, I want to create a road that's going to make this a little more efficient, so... if we do that... there we go. Yes, I did just eyeball that. Yes, you can have another church over here when I've redesigned this district to have that capacity. So then you can wait, people. Be patient. Low quality 6. Emits a little pollution. No limit of pollution. Why the fuck's that relevant? I want to put a house right here. That way then there's some housing here. I'm liking how this is looking. Also, what are we doing over here? So yeah, you guys are complaining about a few things there. I'm going to put a bunkhouse here, probably. Or at least have... no, they can walk up this road. It's not that far. I do think this is a bit abysmal. What are you supposed to be? Your cattle. Are you the best thing for this area? No, llama's the best thing. Make it llama. Again, things I don't think I'd say, and then I'm here saying them. Middle bit to be a plaza of some sort. And then I do want to move El Presidente up here, so how about we do that now? Oh yes, look at that! That's the angle we want. Have him right in the corner there, nicely defended. Right. Tiny problem, he has literally no road services at all up here. So El Presidente is El Presidente right now, because he has no way of getting down the hill. And our way down is there. Now, the problem is this building in the way. Good news is we don't care about what... I'm joking. We're going to relocate this. It costs more to demolish it, practically speaking, than to relocate. You go here. It will do fine there. And then I'm hopeful. Yes, look at that. Obviously, that's not the official road, but that will do for now, because El Presidente can get right up here in the top of this tower, and he can see this beautiful view. And technically, he can see every single island. Now, granted, he can't see what's going on over here. There could be literally a revolution going on that island, and this mountain's in the way. So maybe it might be wise if we knock down the mountain, but minus that, I mean, what a military advantage right there, because you're no longer on the same plateau. Right. On the topics of plateauing, our income is plateauing quite astoundingly, as well as our reputation, as well as the time we have left. So let's not get squished like an ant now. Let's at least get a Teamster building and a Teamster building there. I've double invested there, I know. I'm going to put a house there just so I've got extra there. And we're going to curve this up here, and I might do a custom park here. Give this a nice appeal. Hoping this money comes in now and it somewhat solves part of our issues. I'm also hoping we get enough room to get our contract with the Crown extended as governor. Okay. There you go. Now, what's our biggest issue here? We have rum in stock. We're just not shipping it. That's what these are coming here to do. So that's fine. Safe load or loose load. I don't actually know the default values, so I don't know what to set it to in that regard. Okay. Yeah, you confirm that one. You're going to focus on shipping all that for me. I want to see all the rum down here. We got 1,000 rum in. Oh, right, we got that contract in the bag then. That's great. That's my main concern. I don't want to piss off the Crown. There we go. Gonna appease the king at the time period, I'm gonna guess. And we'll get a chapel. And then what I want to do is have like some nice parks around this chapel. to improve these residents' miserable lives. And then build housing around that. Obviously, you can still walk in to get to the church. If anything, I see a room to expand here next, so how about we plan just that out, eh? There we go. Making this a nice plaza
Viva la
area.
revolution! Together, Governor Ju.
I need the money, I'm afraid. I'm just not going to gamble on it. We're almost at the revolutionary approval we need. Then the population we need to deal with. The approval is great, though. So, what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves some propaganda. Yes, you heard me say that correctly, guys. Don't you worry. No, I need to think where I want to place it, and I can't afford it now. Alright, we got plenty of money worth of rum and all sorts in there right now. It's going to help us. Having that emergency trade thing also is doing us a great job because, you know, there is actually a legitimate issue there. More, Governor, more. Yeah, I'm sure you need more. Probably what his wife says. More, darling, more. Ooh. Rum's below standard. That's going to impact our bottom line, isn't it? Fish is high. We'll get a fish contract, that'll do it. They're all terrible contracts. Right, that's great. Right. I recognise this is an issue. What we're going to do for now is have another Teamster office over here. And another one here, and another one here. And then what I want here is something military related. And then we'll add a park just because it looks a bit more nicer that way. You've got your overlook, you've got a bit of space there. I'm going to add a tree actually, I'm going to add a manual tree. Ignore restrictions, get me a large tree. There we go. I don't mind it being there because we're looking out to the ocean, to be fair, so it makes sense that they might be like, this tree is so old, we'll build around it. That's cool. I'm then going to assign you an emergency job with you to get the wood here because these are supplies we need. Produce corn, yeah, go for it. That's very easy to do. Especially nowadays. There we go. 4 more houses. How are we looking? Having 11,000 already? Damn, and we're not even done bringing all the planks over a bit. Alright, increase efficiency. Yeah, hasty debarking. Let's try that for a bit. I like this little area we've got going on here. It looks really cool. We're already up to 20 grand almost, and we ain't even done yet. Right. Farming. Back to you guys. Now then, I want to have more ranches, and I want to have more going on over here. So, can I have pineapple here? I can. I didn't hold shift like an idiot, so, you know, that's on me. I want some coffee there. Some coffee there. Any cotton? Not enough funds to be fair, so I'll give it a second. Gotta wait for that trade ship to come by. Where is the crown when you need them? Thank you, the crown. Oh, I forgot. I didn't do the fish contract, did I? Or did I? I did. With no one in the fishery to manage it. Right. But when we do have them, from here to here, confirm. Because we need that to happen, otherwise we're going to run out of time again. And I'm not convinced I want that. We'll buy another trade license, in fact. And we'll I don't want to agree to a rum contract, so I'll do a small one intentionally. Just to clear that. And I'll buy one more contract, and we'll do wool. Wool seems to be something we're selling a lot of lately, so we've got the rum in the bag, we've got the wool in the bag on that. Yeah, we know the mandate's running out, thanks for reminding me. Alright. Ah, of course that doesn't line up by one. Why would it, eh? Oh, it's okay actually though, it's like a nice little deviation. Ooh, we could build rubber there, or make rubber there. Get some more cotton here, I don't see why not. There we go. Build that, and then I'm going to put Teamsters back here, I think, because Teamsters feels like the right thing to build out here. And then let's appease the residents over here. They've got pretty much no amenities right now. Let's surprise them, right? There you go, guys. There's your amenities for the evening. Alcohol. Trust me, it works for me, it works for them. And if it doesn't work, then I'll be amazed. Okay, that's them resolved. Unsinkable has ended. I haven't got a clue what that's on about as well. That's the concerning part about that. Right, efficient debarking it is, because we're disabled there now. Anything I can do with you? Where's our Prezi?
All around. I shall defeat you all. It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as governor or...
Right. We'll do the pineapple because pineapple's above standard. I'll do 1,000. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to be greedy. I'll also do rubber. It's going to cost me a boatload to just do, and it makes sense, does it? Never mind, just because it's above standard doesn't mean it's viable by any means. I'll turn that off for a while. I need to start expanding on that a bit. Right. That's the standard grid I'm going to do. Then we'll have services here and we'll repeat our standard grid over here, I think, or something. Right, I've got you, I've got you. Right, we've got a lot of housing here. We've got this little ranch as well. I'm really hesitant to destroy all this, but if we do it smart, I'm sure it will go perfectly fine. Sarcasm, for those that couldn't tell. Right. I don't know how this road's actually going to work out, so we'll find out in a minute. These are going to need moving shortly, so I'm going to wait a minute before I do that. You ran out of logs. That's how efficient that thing is.
I must say I'm glad.
Got 3 years with the crown now. I'm happy with that. Revolutionary approval is all-time low. Bear in mind they want us to produce corn of all things. Oh, great. Disease. Just the thing we need right now, a fucking disease going around the island. I think this one here, if I build this one, Concentrate. Oh, you're joking. That's literally outside of that. That's so dumb. The fact this is going to have its own private one is going to suck royally. I'll give it all the funding it needs because it's going to need some boosting down there. No denying that much. I've put you in the wrong place, haven't I? I have, haven't I? You're supposed to go here. I was staring at it thinking, why have I built this farm in the weird way? This isn't going to reach. Because I didn't. Is this ground so saturated now that it doesn't grow anything, or what? Well, I don't want to place cotton there for the sake of having cotton there. I'll do corn. Okay. Can't even afford to hire someone. Right, so we're going to need more manure for that to be viable. We have a lot of production going on there. These, for example, are... they're not really doing great. We're also having a lack of employees. Yeah. Alright, well, we need to get our freight on the move. How are we looking there? That's drying up. Because you're drying up? Because you haven't got people? How did I guess that? Right. Okay. I need this to stay sustainable. And the only way I can do that is if I hire you all in for now. I'm hesitant to do that, but it's literally that we have a loss of population due to this illness going around. And I don't know how you fix it early on, other than maybe a herbalist. You were doing so good. Now we got this stupid disease bouncing around like a lunatic. Do I have anything I can do that's an easy trade? To buy time. I will sell rum at a ridiculously cheap rate. Yes, okay. That is just to get more time from the crown, because I don't do it, gee. Where are these people? There they are, right.
Well, you did the right.
Found it.
Viva la revolution! Together, Governor.
More people, please. Okay. So if these get back up and running, we should be better off now. The Teamsters themselves, though, are now also hampered. How am I supposed to solve this disease issue? Yeah, dose produces infected deaths total. Deaths in the last month. Firm cases in the last month 1. I need an isolation clinic is what I need. And I have no way of doing that right now. Right. I need population data. Vacant homes, vacant jobs, unemployed. Why are you unemployed? Like, I don't... Our growth is pretty much not enough. Please bring new people. Barely even give me any money, gee. Right.
More, Governor, more. Oh.
Yeah, we'll get you more.
Governor, the people.
I want a pirate cove, great. Demolish. Can I prioritize a job? Like, what's going on here? Budget, see if that works. I really don't. There's no one even in that shack. It's just an empty shack. Jeez. Right. You guys are now functioning, right? That is my only saving grace here. I have foreign workers that aren't infected. But even with that, oh, we're not even getting pennies on the dollar. Who's handling this? Because it was you guys milling. These DLCs actually quite a pain in the ass. It's not fun at all. Any way I can fix this? Let me have a look at what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm gonna do? Population. That was where we were good. Let's go back there for a second. I don't want to cheat, so this is the only way we can do it. We're gonna identify how to fix this when we had money to fix it, before we lost a lot of money and like a fucking Titanic ship. Right. Are the telltale signs that the economy is dwindling kicking in? Yeah. So, we need health facilities. Now, you're quite expensive, but an inoculation facility, sorry, an isolation facility would be good. We'll build that there. That's a great start. I wonder if we have enough in here to sell. Not really. Alright. We're going to close down farms that are not vital to current production criteria. And any facilities that aren't deemed being needed. Sugar is needed, the bananas are not needed. This one specific corn's not needed. Okay, great. Close the church, I'll be honest with you. Grocery store, that's fine. Okay, how many unemployed do we have now? 15. Last thing we need is pineapples in a crisis. I'm going to intentionally close them out. They're not necessary. Right. We've got 15 unemployed by design. I'm going to inject you guys into that economy too. Alright. Alright, there you go. That should spread the load a little bit. Yes, Crown will do that. Okay. Increase their funding to about that much. Right. Next thing. Stability-wise, just doesn't seem to have any stability is the issue. We're literally missing workers, and there's no solution. I'm hoping this place does something useful. Yeah, I need isolationists. Okay. The foreign aid we just got. Oh, I ran out of time. Ooh, wait. Okay, great. Right. Pause time. What else do we have? What else do we have? Herbalist. This is expensive. If we put this down here, I know I'm picking one of my favourite places right now, but this is my favourite place. I pride that. I don't know what else is going on the island, but that is my priority right now. If we get this guy up and running, is quite optimistic, don't get me wrong, but if we get it up and running, that'd be great. Got 7 unemployed.
That's nice.
Then to space. Like a Russian joke. How that confuses me is the alarming part there. Okay. That boat is incoming, and you guys have nothing because we're waiting on that boat to get the people we need. Ooh, the fisherman hut going at people is not a good sign. Got 18 people. I need this to be filled. Thank God. Right, okay. Okay, mortar and pestle is your work mode. Listen, if it works and we cure people... Oh, we got an infected person right there. Increase the funding. Right, so we can see now the disease overlay. I know my mandate's running out, and that's the other issue I'm up against. Jeez, look at all that emptiness. Even the shop is empty. Hmm. I want to disable the DLC that's doing this stupid thing, because this disease shit is just... Oh geez, this place is already full. It's pretty much killed the economy and killed my fun for this game because it feels way too aggressive. I don't know how everyone else feels about it, but it's happened every time I've played so far. At some point you get some random crazy disease, and this is supposed to be medium on that scale. It's not supposed to be insane. I honestly don't get why it's so difficult. Right, what we're going to do, we will revert to when we were stable here. And... anyway, I can disable the disease. But I'm just going to give myself 10k alone. I'll have to delete out my save file after. 10k is probably even enough. Tropico set.
It's nice to have choices.
Do we have a disease at this point? We do. Pause time. Make that priority building. Your priority, your priority. I wish I could just click and close a building back. Will you be able to do all this? I feel like there is a button for that, to be fair. It's that button there. I remember it on console, it was a key you could press. It'll make my life so much easier if I do it this way. Yeah, I'm happy with the... happy with the sugar to keep going. To be honest, we're gonna close you. I'm gonna close you. Right. I'm gonna go a different route here. What I did before. Now, I'm gonna give myself that 10k I was talking. Because I'm just sick of having to restart every time this stupid disease thing comes around. Right. Where is my... where is my, this? Not showing it, actually. Okay, that's not an easy way of doing it. Can we do it on a cheat engine level? Cheat engine, actually... yeah. Kind of curious, it might have a decimal place. Literally nothing was found. New scan. All. Oh, it's gonna be hex value, isn't it? I love how Tropico's lagging and my computer because it's pulling all values and it only finds 85 values. Yeah, no, Tree Engine can't do it. I don't know how I'm gonna break this cycle then. Are these not set to... Alright, there we go. The chapels can help us. Sure, it has 2 workers. Yeah. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now then, those 2 buildings are going to get built. What are you? Demolish you. That leaves construction. You, because you're infected. I don't want you to infect all the other good workers we got. Okay. That's up and running. Right. Oh, already got the worker there, that's good. So they're actually dealing with the infected. Okay. An almanac issue. We have unemployed citizens still, which is a good sign in a sense. It's not, you know, woohoo kind of sign, but it's reassuring. Allow local consumption. Crown wants me to build a dungeon in a crisis. Are they taking the piss? Give me a new idea. 6. Also, revolutionaries, you're the same. You're giving me crap right now, and I don't want crap right now. Okay, so you're out of supply, and to be fair, this place is trying to give you supplies. Just not getting the logistical need. I'm gonna guess logistics is currently getting hammered. Yeah. Okay, great. No, I need to stop overspending, really. That's my bigger issue right now. Oh, gee. Yeah, I know my mandate's running out. Thanks for reminding me. Infected. Not ideal.
Corruption is so rife, Governor, that we have...
It's nice to have choices.
Okay. I've got rum in here. Can I sign a rum contract that's totally not there for a reason? It's just there to get me out of this issue. An import yeah, sure, we'll import, I don't know. What's this gonna cost me? Oh, the crown's fucking me over there. Okay. Close this one down. Well, make sure we got enough people. I'm gonna open these pretty much. And I'm gonna hope, by some miracle, we get workers to come over here and start working here. Because failing that, we're not all gonna do yet. I'm honest, it's probably gonna be the words cheat. So. Because we're at 0% right now.
Isn't it?
So our room one now will be fulfilled. We don't have a room one, that's great. Blank, 750. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy this seed. But I'm gonna do a slight change here. Disease happens regularly now. Only harmless cough. That's how much it annoys me. That's how much it's annoyed me. Changing the whole way it works. Because minus that fucking disease, we were doing great. And it's a DLC. Who the fuck would pay for that? Honestly appalled that thing made it past QA. Way too ruthless. That was the medium. That's why it bothers me the most. It was literally the medium setting. I would be happy to have a hard setting that was set like that, but not the medium. Okay, there's our superhighway. I'll do the separation there. There we go. I want to have all different types here to enable that positive effect thing. There's all the buildings for that. I'll put a Teamster there. Dock, I'll put a... If a dock wouldn't be a bad shout down here eventually. I'm actually going to intentionally not build a church here. I'm going to build all the things we need around it, but no church. Okay, and that intersection there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build our lumberyard. And our room. And I'll commission one more Teamster's office right there. This could be an interesting area for a dock, to be fair, but my issue is I have so much area to defend. If I was to have a military on this island, I would have to have an insane military build-up. Okay, all we need to do now is build the road to you. Which, as I say that, it makes it sound easy, but in a technical sense, it's obviously not. Go, and... Right. That is the most liney outline I've ever made in my life. But I'm going to go with it because I'm going to have some nice oceany vibe to that. Right. We are a little over, but I'm not too worried. I do want some fish eventually. I'm happy to go over my little limit there. Okay. Now, inside of you, I'm going to set up a trading route for rum. That's going to guarantee our amount of rum. We fix at a good rate. Where's our sugar? Where's our banana? And our corn. Horticulture. So that tells me they won't reach then, so it's kind of irrelevant horticulture. That's fine. Full fund of them.
I ask myself, Governor, do the
Governor.
Excuse me, Elsport. I need...
You need a favor. Governor. Pirate Cove. I will put it over here, where I was looking at before. Gotta be the most suitable location I've ever thought of for it. It'd be a nightmare to link to a road, but once it's got one... Alright, and that's the intersection there, and we can't afford the intersection! The pooch there. Okay, thank you for the foreign aid, Britannia. I'm sure I will repay you very well, eventually. I'm actually convinced that should be my next task, not to repay Britannia, obviously, but to go over here and upgrade this. And full fund it. And then all of this here is going to need a bit of work. Okay. Okay, those are the high prize that I have in mind. So I won't be on Trilogy tonight, Cass, but I might be on the weekend, maybe Saturday. Or Sunday, I don't know yet. They should be on it, but yeah, I am sure enough now on it. I've not actually looked yet. 1 second. What are we looking at, like, all white? Okay, so there's a lot of gold in the middle. There's no uranium, or is no uranium detected yet? I think it's no uranium detected yet. If I'm going to get gold, it's either going to be from these or from over here first. Mining over here is going to be so disincentivized. Okay, go finish off that. British want 2 ranches. To be fair, I want 2 ranches too, but I can't afford them yet. So, fair enough. Employee of the month. And... housing? No. Library. Okay, now then, what we're going to do, when we can afford this, we're going to put a road up to here.
Viva la revolución! Together, Governor Ju...
More people. It's getting shipped, I can tell because it's empty. Yes! Okay, we're about to break even. If we can just get more stuff in that damn thing. It's not gonna be much, but it's gonna be something. Okay, great. Right. Need foreign aid again.
People have a
There we go, so we can build our chapel here next. Really cool plaza for a chapel, and we'll have some extra housing here, just some smaller ones perhaps.
The ground's finest minds have discovered a new use for coconuts, and it is not just mimicking horses again.
Okay, so they're increasing their prices on things we don't buy from them. Which is a good thing for us, because it means we may also benefit from those increased values. Keywords may, I highly doubt we will actually. Okay, I need 2 ranches. Really I need more than 2, but going with 2 for now. So it looks like sheep is our best bet to start. And then was it was pig that had a... Alright, we got them for now. That's literally 2, so if anything we've met the criteria requested of us. Yeah, we're doing good. Early on's great, but I'm telling you, as I yawn away, it is far from over. Really cool to see it go through phases of growth here as well, by the way. Plenty of stuff being produced. If anything, we need more efficiency on the shipping process. We are relying on 2 teams to buildings right now. I'm going to improve them, actually. Ooh, that was a really good amount of money, that. Right, I want to have a good stretch before I make this curve. Alright, there's that district. A bit smaller than last time, but it's a definite prominent district, so I'll increase that. And I will try and get another deal with them on something useful. Perhaps we go with coffee. Alright. Are we actually producing coffee, coca, sugar, banana, corn? We're not. So we're being a bit stupid there, but what we'll do, we'll build a plantation for coffee in this area here. This road might need to be adjusted. How are we doing? We're going to break even? Nope. So we get enough money that I can build a road to you. Yeah. Oh, like a little cool boulevard. Alright. Now then, I'm going to buy a tower to go right here as a defensive measure. Ooh, not sure I like that. That's improved that angle a bit, hasn't it? Yeah, it's a lot better, that angle. Right, and we need some Teamsters, so I want to build at least another Teamster for now. Teamster house, Teamster.
Excuse me, Elsport.
Yep. What is our unemployed rate? 0. What's our homeless? 10. Okay. What about wealth? Only too rich, mostly well off, some poor, no broke anymore. That's good to see. This place here is going to bear budgeting. Oh, we finally broke even. Look at that, got 3 grand. We're in the positive for a change, eh? So we're going to go straight back to negative, but we're in the positive, which is a good sign. Good economy, we can manage to go positive. Okay, I'm going to invest all out on the Teamsters for a minute here. Okay, now then. That's perfect. Look at all those Teamster buildings. Island logistics. Now these guys' main role is going to be logistics. Now they're all clumped over here. It's not ideal to have them next to each other like this, but we want to have them here just mainly because they're going to grab stuff and bring it here, mainly. So if I need to prioritize stuff, I can have these guys be the priority ones, and then have in-island logistical offices as well. Okay, not bad. Okay, we will look at healthcare for a minute. And this church. Houses here. Mostly here. I need to relocate you to somewhere meaningful now. No, honestly, probably that is meaningful for that. What idea of someone being in that house and just waking up in the morning rather than no longer in their normal place? There's a nice little tavern back here. That's all we can afford for that for now. I like the idea of this little corner bit here. The logistics are going on from. That's cool. Just trying to empty this out, and then we can also
Well, you did the right thing.
relocate Presidente.
Our revolution is as yet only marginally glorious.
Alright, now the rest of these structures we're going to get rid of. That's why these corners are getting more curvy and less curvy at the same time somehow. If I do that, sometimes that just updates it to look a bit more, you know, nice. Not always perfect, but you know, sometimes it's a job. Right, now then, shipping is a bit random. I'll give it that. That needs to be a well-defended port area. There shouldn't be just one bloke in that tower.
More, Governor, more.
I'll concede that we need a dungeon. I'll say that much. Fine. There you go. Got that covert mission. Get me some money. Alright.
Governor, the people have a request.
They have a request? People have voices? Oh my. Well, Presidente should be scared by that concept. Next, we'll do that revolutionary thing where they speak for themselves. Public service, is it? Dungeon? What's a dungeon fall under? Dungeon. 3,000. I just love the idea of El Presidente having to walk through fields to go somewhere. Let's clean up shacks, shall we? Hmm. Okay, I'm going to cancel the dungeon request. I'm going to wait for a new one. Okay, so we have an average population of revolutionaries. That's a little bit harder than, you know, said than done. I think we're at our peak logistical handling, to be fairly honest with you, so that's fine. I also think we're just spending more than we have reasonably. How about we close one of these? Yeah, we're over our peak. Which would make sense, because we're not getting any lumber, which leads me to wonder, yeah, we're back in this territory again. Have we not got a disease running around though? So there's no reasoning there. So you've now got a whole bunch of stuff, so bananas, hides, and all that stuff, so that needs shipping over eventually. Give you the emergency job to do so.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continuous government.
How about you shut the fuck up, is what the choice will be. Do you have any employment right now? 5 unemployed. Can I make these people... Can I make you work?
Nice weather.
May I just squeeze past, please?
I can't make you work. Annoying. Gotta wait for like some foreign aid and hire people from abroad to come in. I hope that this suddenly makes us a bit of money. I think that raid will make us a bit of money, which we'll do as a favour. If we can get this back up and running, we can start, you know, moving products again.
More.
Makes it like it's a cartel.
More. Always more.
Alright. What do we have trade-wise in here? Do a fish deal. I'll do a coffee deal. Seems to manage that. That's all I need to do. Of which we're about to get the fish going and the coffee. Oh, there's so much hides in there right now, jeez. Bingo. Right, okay. And of course now these are full. Oh, that sucks. Okay, are you fully empty now then? Nope, you've got gold and all sorts else. I'll keep that running then. Oh, it did just literally happen as well though. I see that. The feed. Right. Additional help first, preach later is your standard. Yes, I know my mandate's running out. So running out of money and people being happy with me. Gone on the crown so many times, they're probably pissed at me too. What do we have? Fish? We have a lot of fish. This will do us a favour then. We'll finish that contract. Great.
Well, you did the right thing.
And our mandate. You think that would improve us in front of the royalists, but we are so...
What does he mean by that? Are you lost? Hola, how are you today?
Ah, so stressed.
Right, economy. Okay. Oh, you're telling me these are practically empty? That's great. Are we paying a boatload on housing? Let's fix that, shall we? But these don't benefit as much. I need to build 2 farms on this side is the basic understanding of that then. For it to benefit at all. As you can see there on the right, efficiency 0. Not good though, is it? 0, 0.
It's
I'm gonna
nice
waste
to have choices. Isn't it?
funding.
Choices like continue.
They seem to be thriving. It's you guys that are suffering, really. And then also you guys don't have supply because you guys have been set to the wrong thing this entire time. Right, okay. Well, since we got the funding for a second, we'll build the next 2 farms. I don't know what they're going to be, really. Has to be one that's rubber just to get away with stuff. And then the other... Not fallen over yet. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then what I want to do here is have like a little tower, just be like, pew pew, just have a guard hide intention to shoot random people in the fields. Okay. So, we do need another mandate. Because we're at 1% approval right now. Feels about right, to be fair.
More, Governor, more.
Okay, perfect. We can do a little bit of rum. And if not, we could do a little bit of tobacco. I don't think we've ever explored tobacco, to be fair, but it's on the list now. I think the rum will get it, because that seems to be the likeliest. Any upgrades for you? A Dunder still. What are you? You're World War II. A Dunder Still would give us 30%, sorry, 25% consumption decreased. That's not bad, in all fairness. 25% is quite a bit. Right. Those 2 more Teamsters. That's going to release a bit of unemployment. That will cause reallocation of people, hopefully, to spread out.
So good to see you.
Remember you're supposed to assign people, couldn't you? I'm not imagining that, right? We're not making enough, that's our problem. Like I'm gonna dance my fingers into that. How are we doing fertility-wise? It remains to be seen if this place can be sustainable.
I must say I'm glad to be...
I got lucky there. Thanks there. That's good. Cancel that in place of a banana. Banana. Right, I'm gonna get a coconut collector guy, I think, at some point. What's this derived from? Fun. A lack of fun. Right. It's a good heist. The treasure hunt sounds like a good one. Hasty debarking
It's
for
nice
you.
to have choices, isn't it? Choices like...
Yep. One, because I can't afford it, but two, also it's stupid. We're stuck in the same position again, where our economy's just stagnant. Thankfully not because of some stupid disease, I give it that. Yeah, these are literally unmanned. That's not helping us, is it? Yeah, Farming in the same space is just killing it. That's the issue.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as governor or begin on...
Right, well, I'm gonna wrap up here because I'm getting frustrated with this game. So guys, I shall see you soon. Goodbye.